women. We all have our private devils. Thank the Lord! It's temptation, my friends, and the battle with it that carves the character of the soul. To serve God, we all, each and every one of us, must wrestle with the weakness that drives us to Satan's lies.
What are you watching that junk for?
Maybe I want to know more about temptation. I forgot what it feels like.
Yeah, the guy's a two-bit hustler selling salvation like used Fords. Father Foley put him in his place, I'll tell you that.
And when was the last time you went to confession?
Same as you.
Awards a civilian commendation to fireman
Frankie. Hey, look, Frankie from the neighborhood.
Rescue of 3
Good for
elderly
him.
residents of a 39th Street nursing home blaze.
Look at that tail kisser Grove sucking up to the mayor. You know, it beats me why the department hires some PR flack to put on circuses like that. And this punk has the nerve to play cop and sport a piece. Well, I hope you blow yourself to kingdom come, you little rat. Hey, what are you doing? What?
Give it a rest, Eddie. The department's got you 24 hours a day. Can I have you for one night?
Anybody ever tell you got the best legs in Brooklyn?
Yeah, you. Every time you wanted to get between them.
Guilty.
Oh, Eddie, it's been so long.
Ma, I can't wear this thing. I look like a stupid sophomore.
Since when?
What do you think, Dad? It's gross, right?
You look special to me all the time, sweetheart. Especially tonight.
It looks fine.
Hey, huh?
Well, okay. Maybe. As long as none of my friends see me. We're not going anywhere in the neighborhood, are we?
Hey, you only turned 17 once, kiddo.
Manhattan? We're going to Manhattan?
Has your mother been selling you a line about rubbing fancy shoulders across the bridge? You been doing that? Oh, you want to have a good time, you go where you know.
I'll go change.
Maybe later tonight, huh?
I gotta get ready.
Now, that's what I call a steak. Best meat and potatoes in the 5 boroughs. Am I right or am I right, huh?
Even better than Fidelios, I bet.
Fidelios. Told you about Fidelios.
Ma said you took her there for her birthday once.
Yeah, you remember, Eddie? Right before Billy was born.
Sorry to interrupt you folks' dinner, but got me a couple of stink-faced troublemakers back at the bar. Could you give us a hand, Eddie? Begging the ladies' pardon, of course.
That's all right, Patty. My family understands a cop is always on call. That goes double for a friend.
Tough duty being a blue knight all the time, huh?
He doesn't have to go out of his way to help Mr. O'Callahan. He's just doing it to be nice.
I was gonna save this for later, but...
Thanks. Oh, tickets to Rent. Thanks, Mom. Oh.
I thought it was about time the two of us went to see a real Broadway show. And then afterwards, you and me will go to Fidelios and do it up right.
Oh, everything okay, Dad?
Tools of the trade, honey. Bluff them hard enough, they run like rabbits. And thanks to taking care of business, this little celebration is on the house.
Hey, cousin, got your call.
Mike?
Sal said you'd be here giving the ladies a night out on the town.
How's it going, huh? Hey, Sally.
Just goes to show a cop can't even trust his partner, huh?
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Oh, thanks, Sal.
So, little Eileen is sweet 16 already, huh?
17.
17, huh? I bet this one's turning the lads' heads on just like her gorgeous mother. I tell you, if I was 18 again.
You know your Uncle Mike is the mayor's new driver, huh?
Really, Uncle Mike?
Oh, now, don't I look like a cop born to drive a black Cadillac, huh? Mayor Joe, a New York winner in fine hands, I'll tell you that.
Cop's gotta watch his step now, he's in politics. Wouldn't you say so?
That's what I've been telling him.
As long as a man's got buddies he can trust, and vice versa. Politics ain't no different than the precinct. It just takes siding with the smart money.
So we'll take care of business tomorrow, Mike?
You know where to find me. This is for you. I want you to buy something really special for yourself, okay, sweetheart?
Thank you, Uncle Mike.
Gosh, will you look at that smile, huh? Could melt stone. I tell you, she is going to be a heartbreaker, Eddie, a heartbreaker. Oh, look at the time. We're going to be late for this track. It's almost post time. Even the mayor admires a nice piece of horse flesh, you know what I mean?
I'll see you tomorrow.
First thing.
Night.
Nothing's sacred when it comes to the almighty NYPD, is it, Eddie? Not even your daughter's birthday.
Come on, sissy. Mike and Sal came over to pay their respects to Eileen, that's all.
Yeah, right.
Now, what are you going to have for dessert, birthday girl? Huh? Chocolate cake or apple pie?
Both?
Both it is. Yeah. How about you, sissy?
Just another bottle of bad wine, thanks.
I think you've had all you need.
That's where you're wrong, Eddie. I got nowhere near what I need.
Could we just have dessert now, please?
So when are you going to give your paternal blessing for Eileen to apply to college?
I just don't think we should be pushing her into something that's not right for her.
She's a smart girl with an A average. How can Columbia not be right for her?
Now, Brooklyn College, that's more my thing.
Because it's closer to home.
Yeah, it's closer to home. Why not? I want her to be at home. So damn quiet, shoots Billy.
You can afford better. Brooklyn College is a bargain basement for small girls.
Oh, yeah, there's your father talking.
My father wasn't afraid to dream big.
Well, if your father's such an all-fired expert on higher education, how come there's no diploma hanging on your wall, huh?
Because it was different back then.
Yeah, well, you're lucky you fine figure of a father that suck up all the family savings before you got there. Never put you in a job past cocktail hours, huh?
And you've had the same one for 18 years. So what? At least he didn't sell out.
You know, Michelle and Erica and Tiffany are all signing up for classes at Brooklyn College.
Yeah, so just because some of your friends are taking a long walk off of a short pier doesn't mean you have to, too.
You know, we walked like 3 miles already. You could have parked closer.
Yeah, and paid $5 more. Highway robbery, your dad would have called it, and about that he's right.
He probably feels bad because you didn't get him a ticket, too.
Sweetie, if Arnold Schwarzenegger ever plays Broadway, maybe then I could drag your dad across the bridge. Maybe.
You want to come for John Wayne? Billy, too. Remember when Dad rented the Alamo and then Billy watched it like over and over and over again like 5 times? Oh, look, it's purple.
Come on, we got 2 more blocks. Those fine young legs of yours up to it, huh?
Well, in those shoes they would be up to it.
They say the dancing in the show was something else.
Well, maybe we can get some of those like fancy binoculars so we can see all up close. What do you think, Ma?
Jason 7?
He's come through before.
Yeah, well, it's 7:45 now. He's not gonna show up. What you pay this punk?
$50.
Come on, Sal. He's small time. He's a grass eater living off nickels and dimes. He's got the brass to go after the bigger stuff, then he's reliable.
What are you doing, huh? Relax, huh? What, you got a hot date? There they go.
First. Lucky buzzard. Ready?
Don't move! Wait! Freeze! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Tony, get up!
Okay.
Turn around! Turn around! It's not him! What do you mean it's not him?
Hello? Hi, Sal. My dad in the kitchen? Daddy?
Teresa, this is Captain Tazwell.
Where's my dad?
Eileen, you want to take these into the bedroom for me? Yeah. Eileen and I went to see Rent tonight. You like musicals, Sal? Shouldn't miss this one. Go on, Eileen. It's all right. Easy, Dad.
Ma, we got a house full of people downstairs. I thought you were getting dressed.
I'm sorry. I took one of those pills the doctor gave me.
Your hands, Ma.
Oh, I was trimming my nails, is all. I kept taking more off. I guess I cut too close.
Your hands were fine, Ma.
One of the things your dad always loved about me, besides my legs, were my soft hands. I gotta keep taking care of things that can't change.
That won't change, Ma. Let's go now, okay?
Oh, they're all a bunch of rubberneckers, every one of them. Here for a fast meal, a couple of pops, and a quick look at how the widow's holding up.
I'll tell Grandma you'll be done in 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Come along, Eileen.
Doing my best, Uncle Mike. It's not that easy.
Of course it ain't. Sullivan backbone, that's what'll get you through. Where's Nellie now?
I don't know. In there, I think.
Hi, Mike.
Seems to me, Mr. Sullivan, a man could hold up cigars smoking for 3 hours in honor of his son's memory.
And it seems to me, Miss McKenna, that you should remember this is Sissy's house and not yours, madam. If she tells me to stop, then I'll take it into consideration.
Hi, Sissy.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
My condolences.
Sissy, you okay?
The salt of the earth, he was. Oh, that's very
You're
kind
serving
of
his
you.
memory proud, dear.
Oh, Eddie would appreciate that.
Listen, you and Eileen are coming over for dinner as soon as you're feeling up for it, huh?
We'll do that. Absolutely.
Sissy, dear, we were worried about you. Mike wants to say hello.
Sissy.
Mike, you see,
My dear, you bearing up okay?
I'm fine.
It takes a brave woman to hold up under that kind of loss. He was too young to die, Sissy, especially that way.
I mean, Eddie, he wouldn't want to go out in a blaze of bullets.
He had an EKG with his last physical. Doctor said his heart was sound as drum.
Yeah, but you gotta consider the odds the man was up against. I mean, Sal was being held down by one SOB. And Eddie, he's battling out with 2 other scumballs. And by the time the backup got there...
Oh, Sal.
Hey, Sal, how are you?
I was just telling the family how it was when we found him.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose it's a blessing he went so fast. No pain.
He didn't say nothing.
Wasn't any time, really.
No time. Oh. But there's the blessing. Sure it's a blessing when you think about it.
will you excuse me? I want to be sure our guests are well fed.
No, Sissy, you stay.
No,
I'll
no,
go and
you
finish
stay
up.
here. No, you stay here. Sal, would you give me a hand with the carving in the kitchen?
I'll see you later. Here, let me get that.
Thanks. I did the carving this morning. I just wanted to get away from all of them. You don't mind, do you?
Did you cut your finger?
It's okay. It's fine.
You should have waited for me, Teresa. I would have helped you.
You're the only one that's ever called me by my Christian name. Besides my dad.
Eddie's things. There's a receipt in there. Just sign it. I'll take care of it.
Thanks.
Look, if there's anything I can do, I want you to call me, right?
The truth, Sal. Did he say anything to you?
I already told
No,
you.
I don't mean at the end. These last few months, things weren't the same between us. You were his partner. He would have said something to you.
Look, I know the job was getting tough on him. But all he ever cared about was you and Eileen. He just wanted to get his gold shield so you two be taken care of, that's all.
Hey, Sissy, why don't you let Sal and I serve the folks in there while you take a load off, huh?
Sure, Mike.
That's a nice shanker. Where'd you get that? Westbrook's, huh? They make you pay through the nose down there. Look, I got a couple of buddies in the meat business. Next time you need a side of beef for the freezer, come to me, okay?
Sure, Mike.
Thank you, Sally.
Thanks. It's just that before I signed this property receipt, I wanted to be sure that that was everything that was recovered. When he died, it's everything that was on his person or near his body. Yes, no, everything seems to be in order. Thank you, Sergeant. You sure about that? Oh. The part about the traces of semen. Oh, thank you, Doctor. You two-timing bastard. Are you sure you don't want some dessert, Sal? I got spumoni special for you.
Oh, no. I'm stuffed. I couldn't eat another bite.
Well, how about a cigar? Eddie always liked a good smoke.
This coffee's fine. Thanks. Don't you have to pick Eileen up?
Well, the library doesn't close till 9. We got plenty of time to visit.
You know, I wanted to get over here sooner, but I've been working crazy hours.
18 years of tin life, who knows better?
Yeah. But you and Eileen have been on my mind lately.
Yeah. Sal. I'm Catholic, you know.
So am I. I don't say the rosary every day, but...
Well, I've been real worried about Eddie not having the last rites when he died.
Teresa already told you. Everything happened so quick. The paramedics came in there, they took him right out.
Well, it's just the way Eddie went, you know? You should have a priest there. Particularly in those circumstances.
What do you mean?
Look, I've accepted it. I mean, what else can I do? Just there should be a priest when you die in bed with a prostitute.
Who told you that?
What, you think cops' wives don't talk to each other? Wasn't exactly a secret that Eddie fooled around, you know. I just never dreamed a prostitute.
And where did this cop's wife get her information from?
From her husband, of course. Look, I know it's true, so don't lie to me, Sal. I had my doctor call the medical examiner. They found traces of semen on his body.
It wasn't a prostitute.
Who was she then?
Teresa, please, this isn't going to do you any good.
Who was it, Sal?
It was a cop's widow. Just like you.
Do I know her?
Teresa, please.
Tell me. Do I know her?
No.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her. She runs this club. I go there sometimes.
What kind of club?
It's an after-hours bar. The cops like to go in there and have a beer after their shift, you know. Play cards, that's all.
It's a gambling joint. An illegal gambling joint. I was right, she's a whore.
I told you she's not.
I want to meet her. Come on, Sal, set it up. I want to meet her. It'll be okay. Just set it up.
Sal, you're early tonight. My first customers.
Tony, this is Mary Dodd. She's a clerk from the 63rd. I was giving her a ride home. I thought we'd stop by.
Ah, with her looks, you don't need to make excuses. Hello, Mary. Come on in. How about a drink?
No, not for me.
Sure, I'd love one. Scotch on the rocks.
One drinking right here.
All right. Scotch rocks. The cup through and through. One ice, 2, 3.
One.
Something for you, Sal?
No, I got a lot of work to do tonight.
There's no holding cups. My guy was the same way.
Your guy?
Yeah, my husband, Ray. He died a few years ago. But anyway, you are all the same. Always on the move. You know, if I could ever figure out what was out there on the streets, I'd bottle it and sell it to cops, women as perfume. I'd be a millionaire. You know, Sam, my boy Richie, finally, he's talking sense. I'm so glad that he's back home again. Ray would be very proud.
That's good news, Tony. Well, drink up. We should get going.
Well, let the lady finish her drink.
No, Sal's right. We gotta go.
Okay, Mary. Well, you come back and see me again anytime you want with that old twitchy tail here. And do yourself a favor. Stay away from cops.
Is it all right now?
It's all right.
Do you want to get something to eat?
Oh, Sal, not tonight. Maybe another time.
Yeah, another time.
Ma, please, I'm having a hard enough time balancing these numbers as it is.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Math was never your strong suit.
My math is not the problem. The problem is this, and this, and this. I mean, Eddie borrowed to pay the taxes. He borrowed on the second mortgage. I get a bill here from Macy's for Christmas 2 years ago.
I don't know why you just don't make it easy on yourself and ask Mike for a little help.
I wouldn't ask that man for a damn thing.
Listen to you now. After all that sweet boy's done for years, showing Eddie the ropes on the force like he did.
Mike McClary greases his own palm first and last. You think getting his hooks into Eddie did us any favors?
All I know is I would have been grateful for a department pension when your father passed on. Mary and Joseph, count your blessings.
It's only $20,000 a year, Ma, and Eddie already borrowed against that, too. I can't even afford to get a loan for Eileen's college now.
Bye, Ma. Grandma.
Where you going?
Meet Vinny at the mall.
It's 9 o'clock. The mall's closed.
Well, the multiplex isn't.
He can't come pick you up proper at your own front door. And who the hell is this Vinny anyway?
Giordano. He's cool. I'll be home by midnight. I need to go out and have some fun, Ma. Grandma will keep you company tonight, okay? All right? Yeah. Good night. Good night, Grandma.
12 o'clock.
12:30.
12.
Love ya.
Eileen always did favour Eddie. Maybe that's why he could talk to her better in years.
What's that supposed to mean?
Both of them so easygoing and all. It was always so relaxing just being around Eddie. Like watching a fish tank in a doctor's office. Sometimes we need to lose folks before we can appreciate them.
I'm real tired, Ma. Maybe I'll be more up for a visit next week, okay?
If you don't mind my saying so, you'll not get over Eddie till you bury Billy first. Keeping that room of his like a shrine to a saint. It's been 3 years.
Good night, Ma.
You think you're the only one loaded down with life's sorrows. Time to grow up and get your guts, sissy.
Well, what are you doing here? I told you I was going to take the bus.
I decided to pick you up. was due 2 days ago.
You filled it out?
Yeah, and stuffed it into the back of your dresser.
I guess it got lost.
Don't lie to me, Eileen.
Can we just get out of here, please?
Not until I get some answers here.
I wanted to think about it some more.
What's to think about?
We don't got the money?
Would you stop worrying about that? You are going to college. You can probably get a scholarship.
Get real. You know the kind of competition I'm up against? College can wait. I'll get a job.
Doing what, huh? Doing what? Clerking at some cash register? Till some flatbush stud sweeps you off your feet?
It's my life. Dad trusted me.
Your dad also trusted Billy to stay away from his damn gun. I don't want to hear about this.
There you go again. You're mixing him and me up. He was a little kid. I know what I'm doing.
You think you know what you're doing, but you don't. You're too young. Now, am I going to take this over to the admissions office, or are you going to do it?
I'm not a baby. Take it myself. Don't blame me when they turn me down.
They'll thank their lucky stars that a smart kid like you is knocking on their door.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Mrs. Sullivan. Couldn't this be a case of simple human error?
These officers deliberately falsified the report. My husband did not die in the middle of a drug investigation. He died later at an illegal club. A club protected by cops.
All right, let's suppose for a moment you might be correct. What do you want us to do, Mrs. Sullivan? Slap the offending officers on the hand and launch a full-scale investigation to put a penny ante club out of business?
I didn't say that.
What do you want, Mrs. Sullivan?
My husband's final performance in the line of duty was valiant and heroic. It resulted in the apprehension of 2 dangerous drug dealers. I think he deserves a posthumous promotion.
No question. The city of New York and the department have lost a valuable officer.
My family has lost more than that. And now my daughter can't even afford to go to college. Not unless my husband is given a promotion and his pension raised.
I sympathize, Mrs. Sullivan. However, as I'm sure you know, posthumous promotions are made only in very special situations.
I think this is a very special situation. Because of my husband's devotion to his job, I wouldn't want the location of his death or the officer's cover-up to embarrass the department. Do you understand?
The police department's position is that your husband died during a drug arrest. Until evidence comes to our attention, contrary to the official report, I'm sorry, Mrs. Sullivan, but the department stands by its findings.
What if I were to prove that the official report is a lie? I mean, all you need is some evidence, right?
With evidence, perhaps I could inform my superiors that there were unfortunate circumstances that should be swept under the rug for all concerned. Then, perhaps, you and I could come to terms with your needs. Do you understand? Good luck, Mrs. Sullivan.
Anyway, 1 car showed up, 2 cars showed up. By the time we got there, this guy didn't know what the hell was going on. Oh, yeah, before I forget, how's that roof holding up?
You fixed it real good.
Yeah?
It's fine.
Good. Good. No, okay. Well, if it acts up again, let me know. I'll come over and take care of it.
You've been taking care of me a long time, Sal. When Eddie was in the service. After Billy died.
He was a good kid.
Yeah. Best. There's not a day that goes by that I don't say to myself, if I'd only come home from the market 10 minutes earlier. If only Eddie hadn't been out mowing the lawn. You don't know how many times I told him to stay away from that damn gun.
Eddie carried that with him every day of his life.
Well, he never talked to me about it. Not once. It's as if it were another lifetime, you know? Then Eddie and me, we just started going our separate ways, you know? Why is it I've always been able to talk to you more easily than I could my own husband, huh?
gambler, you know that.
You're home early.
Vinny was falling all over himself with that slut, Franny Amato. You know, I hope the ice cracks and they both drown. Where you going all dressed up?
Sal and I are going over to Coney Island.
You're joking. I mean, it's freezing, Ma.
So I can use some fresh air.
Bowling on Sunday and movies Friday night. You and Sal going steady?
Show some respect. Sal was your dad's partner and his best friend.
Dad's dead not even a month. I mean, what gives you the right to be going out on him already?
I am not going out on him. There is a lot of business to be worked out with your dad's pension. Sal has given me a hand.
Sure. Okay.
Don't you be back-talking me here.
Well, don't you even miss him?
Sure, I miss him. That's not the issue. I told you Sal is helping me out.
Who you kidding, Ma?
I'm not going to discuss this with you. Lock the double bolt after I leave.
I like to come down here this time of year. Walk around, think about things.
It's so quiet out here. Like a deserted island.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets real crowded for me back at the house, you know? I don't mean Eileen. It's all this other stuff I gotta take care of. Eddie's business. By the way, you know that property receipt I was supposed to sign?
You didn't send that in yet?
Well, I've been putting it off, and I finally pull it out. I spilled coffee all over it. Can you believe it? So anyway, as soon as you get me a blank, I'll type up a new one.
Forget about it. I'll get someone at the precinct to type one up.
No, I know how swamped with paperwork they are down there. It's my mistake. I'll fix it. I don't want any more delays.
I'll drop them by the house tomorrow.
Great. Oh, look, the carousel. My dad used to bring me here when I was a kid. My favorite ride.
Wanna go for a ride?
What? It's the wrong time of year, don't you think? What are you doing?
I'm breaking in.
Sal, you're gonna get us in trouble here.
What are you worried about? I'm a cop.
Look at this. Look at this. It hasn't changed a bit. Looks exactly the same. Come on, Sal.
You know, I'm taking next week off.
Yeah, I know. Ice fishing, Lake George.
How do you know that?
We go every year, Sal. First week of February.
I want you to come with me.
I'd love to, but, well, I don't know, Sal.
Yeah, maybe it's too soon, huh?
It's not that, well, I know I gotta go on living and all that. It's just that I got a lot of stuff I gotta let go of. I just wish I didn't have such a problem with that woman.
Who, Tony?
Yeah.
I thought that was over with.
Yeah, well, that part is. It's just, I don't know, you seeing her and me and Eileen. I know it sounds crazy, but...
Look, if it bothers you that much, I won't go to a club anymore, that's all.
That won't be awkward with the guys?
The hell with them.
Remember me?
Sure. Come on in.
Before he left, Sal asked if I wouldn't mind dropping this off. He said you'd be anxious to have it.
I love that, Sal. He would think of this.
Something you lost?
You could say that.
I almost forgot. Sal asked if you would sign this. He said your jewelry was checked into property. You'd understand?
If Sal wanted me to sign something, especially for this, he would have brought it himself. What do you want, lady? Huh? What's your scam?
I don't have a scam. I don't run a hot little social club where the guys down at the precinct look the other way till it's time to slip between your sheets.
Hold on a damn minute. Who the hell do you think you are to come here?
Perhaps widow just like you. I'm Teresa Sullivan.
Sal didn't give you this?
The clerks down at property aren't too bright. They didn't know Eddie died in bed with his mistress.
Look, if you're trying to shake me down because of the way Eddie died.
I wouldn't waste my time on you. I've got bigger fish to fry. I figure when the police commissioner finds out that Eddie died in an illegal club protected by cops.
So you're trying to blackmail the department? With my signature?
My kid is going to have a college education. I figure Eddie's posthumous promotion to first-grade detective will just about cover 4 years.
And you think the commissioner will give a damn about a small potatoes operation like mine?
They said if I brought back evidence.
Oh, they're bluffing you.
You're wrong about that. The department is going to pay.
Yeah, For what? Huh? You think I didn't blame them when Ray died? Or do you think he got his bleeding ulcers? Ray and Eddie were exactly the same, married to their shields.
Don't talk to me about Eddie.
Ask no questions and you'll get no lies. When he stayed out late, you knew he had to be with somebody else. Don't con another cop's wife, honey. He looked the other way.
Just sign it. Sign it. It's for Eddie's daughter.
I'm too small to get you what you're going for, but not too small to get closed down for being an embarrassment. And I got a kid to support on a lousy pension too, so...
Eileen! Can you use a hand in here?
A friend of yours and Dad's is here to see you. Mrs. Diaz? She's in the dining room. She's real nice.
have some unfinished business.
Who the hell do you think you are coming into my home like this?
I don't remember sending out invitations before you dropped by, Mrs. Sullivan. Difference between us is that I didn't come in with a lie on my lips pretending to be somebody else.
Eileen, why don't you take your homework to your room? Mrs. Diaz and I want to talk.
You two go ahead and visit. It doesn't bother me. I got this trig knocked.
Your dad always said you were very smart.
He told you that?
Yeah, your father and my husband used to work together. My Ray died about 5 years ago now.
Eileen, take your homework upstairs. Mrs. Diaz and I want to talk in privacy. I could use a scotch. How about you?
I wouldn't turn it down.
So you changed your mind about signing the property receipt?
No. I take it I'm drinking alone.
Till you hook your next married man.
Plenty of unhappy ones to choose from. But then you already know that. Eddie helped my kid through some hard times. So I figured maybe it was my turn to help his.
I already told you how you could help.
We're not playing by your rules here, Mrs. Sullivan. Either you listen up or you don't. That kind of pride I've never been able to afford. But then Eddie always said that you were a stubborn one.
Shut up. I don't want to know what Eddie said to you. He had no right to say anything about us to you.
You think he only came to me when he wasn't getting enough at home? He could talk to me without getting his head beat off all the time. We were friends. For a long time before we ended up in bed. I helped him through a lot. He was torn apart when your boy died.
Don't you talk to me about that. Not about that.
Blaming me is not going to make the truth go away.
I loved my husband.
That makes two of us. So you still want some dirt on the department? Mike McClary is in bed with a bunch of wise guys. They're running some kind of fencing operation down at the meat market. If you threaten to expose the mayor's driver in a big police scandal, maybe the commissioner would listen. Unless you have a soft spot about covering up for your next of kin.
That bastard? You got evidence?
Try Sal. You seem to have a way of getting his help when you want something.
My God, Eddie wrapped up in this, didn't he?
Eddie was on the path to keep uniforms from showing up when Mike's guys ripped off the goods. Only problem was that Mike started getting too chesty, even driving New York 1 down to pick up cash for the goods.
Eddie told you all this?
Some. I asked questions too. Not like when I was with Ray, with him. I didn't want to come on too much. I was afraid I would lose him, I guess. But with Eddie, it was different. He wasn't mine to begin with, and we both knew that he'd always come back to you.
I owe you a fresh drink.
You don't owe me a thing.
Why'd you lie to me?
Look, Sal, I didn't want to go behind your back, but what was I going to do?
Get me to stay away from Tony's bar like that? You set me up like a damn fool.
Let me tell you about feeling like a damn fool. The whole precinct knows my husband died in another woman's bed. And you lied through your teeth to me.
I did it for you.
Like hell. You were covering for one of the club.
I was covering up for Eddie to protect you and Eileen.
Don't be playing the noble cop with me. You and the guys don't like to see one of your own caught with his pants down in public.
Is that what you think? Is that what you think after all these years? Not the hell with this.
Eileen, open the door.
Go away!
Eileen, I am your mother. I am telling you to open this lousy door right now before I knock it down. Are you hearing me?
I'll do you then. Take it all back.
I thought you were spending the night at Jennifer's.
No kidding.
I got a right to entertain friends in my own home.
You slept with him, didn't you?
That's none of your damn business.
That little jerk? What, Ma? How could you even let him touch you?
You watch your mouth.
How could you do that to Daddy?
You have no idea the garbage your father put me through.
He'd never be unfaithful to you, Ma.
You are so wrong about that.
You're lying. You're lying to cover up what you did with Sal. You make me sick, Ma. Give it all to you, then take it all.
She hasn't talked to you in 3 days.
Daddy used to say she was more stubborn than me. I always wanted a girl with sass and spine, you know? No one push her around, no way. Careful what you wish for, huh?
Something I can do to make things easier.
So what do you think? Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Maybe you can, Sal. Sal, you know, well, you know that story Tony Diaz told me? Well, if Eddie was on the take with some guys down at the meat market, then I figure you were too, right? Yeah. So how much?
$2,500 a month.
$2,500. Just for keeping other cops away from the meat plant. How much was Mike getting?
$50,000 a haul.
$50,000 a haul. How does he unload the stuff?
Middlemen. Wise guy restaurant owners. You know, Mike's problem is he's greedy. He's greedy and careless. Keeps all his details on a little kid's notebook in his locker. Can you believe that?
That's it, Sal. That's it. That's it. If I could just get my hands on that notebook.
What the hell are you thinking? You remember Frank Morgenstern, rookie cop from Queens?
Yeah, sure. Eddie told me they found him at the bottom of some stairs and his neck was broken, soaked in whiskey.
He didn't fall down those stairs and he wasn't drunk either. That was Mike's man. He supervised the neighborhood kids who unloaded the beef. One day he wants out. Wise guys say no way.
Look, Sal, I never put you in any danger, you know? I mean, no one would ever know you helped me. If you could just set it up so I could get my hands on that notebook.
You're asking me to turn on another cop. I can't do that.
You're just like Eddie, aren't you? You're just like Eddie. The department comes first.
I understand. These guys are like family.
That's what you said about me. You think I don't understand? I understand. Look, you spend 20 years of your life building something. You don't want to throw it away.
Teresa. Teresa.
It's early.
What time is it?
It's almost 7.
I just locked up 3 hours ago.
Sal won't help. You're the only person I can think of that I could trust. So, Mike, remember that friend you told me about, the one in the meat business? Well, whenever you can get a break from driving around the mayor's fancy chassis. Oh, yeah, that would be great. Terrific. Well, I'll see you then. He bought it. Yeah, Wednesday, 3 o'clock. Paulie's butcher shop. It's clear across town from the precinct. Yeah. Good luck. And thanks.
Jake Rosette. Where is he? I don't know. I've got things to do, you know?
Mike.
Hey, Paulie, got a customer out here.
So what's with the sign out front? I thought you were standing me up.
No, Paulie's taking inventory is all. He opened the shop special for you. Hey, Paulie, this is Mrs. Sullivan. I want you to take real good care of her, okay? On the muscle, understand?
Oh, Mike, you don't have to do that.
Your money's no good here, sissy. Just tell Paulie what you want.
Charlie.
Tony, dear.
How's my favorite lieutenant?
Good, good. Where you been keeping yourself?
Oh, well, working hard, trying to stay out of trouble, you know. Hey, listen, I brought you and the boys some goodies to chase away the winter blues.
Ain't that nice? They broke the mold when they made you.
Oh, that is the truth.
Come on in.
Okay. Hey, be careful. I thought you and the boys might be thirsty too, you know.
God bless you, Tony. Make yourself at home while I take this to the boys.
Sure thing. Okay. Hey,
Hey,
Richard,
Tony.
how you doing?
Good.
Kim?
Hi.
Hey, Tony, looking good.
Tony, the boys would like you to do them the honor of sharing a quick cup of tea.
I'd be delighted. But first, let me make a quick stop at the little girl's room.
You go right ahead, darling. You know the way.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't sell yourself short. Let's go top of the line here. Carve up some of those fancy Chateaubriand cuts, huh? Get yourself a nice bottle.
Stinking truck drivers taking up the whole street, yelling in my face. The stupid boy's lucky he didn't get whacked.
Yeah, well, the guy could get in trouble if he doesn't watch his mouth. So, why don't you make a start on the work out back, huh?
Yeah, I'm sort of late.
So did you find something, sweetheart? I gotta get back to the precinct.
Well, you know, Mike, come on, keep me company here. I don't want any of that things. This is fresh, right? What do you think about this cut? Now, this is a good cut.
Great.
Huh?
Come on, help the lady out, huh?
What do you
Come on.
think about this?
Stinking piece of garbage.
Maybe I should load up the freezer, too. You know, Eileen's having some friends. I'll be frying hamburgers all weekend. And you know how your Aunt Nellie loves beef stew. Not that mine could ever hold a candle to hers, but,
Look, honey, I gotta take care of some business.
Oh, Mike, I thought maybe we'd have a cup of coffee before you headed back to the precinct.
Maybe another time. Look, you call me up with anything else you want, and Paulie here will deliver this stuff on the muscle, man.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, how long have you known me, huh? Anything for you, cousin.
Well, you're too good to me, Mike.
It was nothing. God bless. See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Mary, Mother of God.
she go?
To the veterans of the foreign wars. And then I said, why don't we have a double for the Officers' Widows Benevolent Association?
There's no such thing.
You think they knew the difference? I'm telling you, these boys were stink-faced.
Next time you should take him over a crate of T-bones. By the time I finished with Mike, he was losing money on his lousy meat operation.
Can I get you ladies something else?
What do you have in mind?
Oh, you're the customer.
Young man, you're talking to two ladies in their prime. Ladies who have to beat hard young studs off with their bountiful breasts.
I'll come back.
Tony, I can't take you anywhere.
Come on, you love it. Just in his face.
You sure you're gonna make it home okay?
Oh, yeah. You sure you're gonna make it up the sidewalk, okay? Us benevolent widows gotta stick together, eh? Bye.
Teresa.
Oh, Sal, don't be scaring me like that.
Where you been? I've been calling you all night.
Me and my partner been out on the town.
You and your partner? What are you, drunk?
Would you stop worrying about me?
What the hell were you thinking sending Tony in like that today?
I didn't send her anywhere. She wanted to do it. Would you stop worrying? Your tail is covered.
Listen, you don't know what the hell you're dealing with here. You'll need more than a kid's notebook if you want to nail them, believe me.
I'll figure something out.
Listen to me. Obviously, you're not going to listen to me. So let me take care of it.
Sal, this is my business. I don't want to ask for any more
I
favors.
said I'll take care of it, all right? All right? Let's get inside before he gets us both killed. What time you got?
6 o'clock.
The city council meeting should be starting.
What if Mike gets here early?
Those meetings could go till 9 o'clock. We'll have the money and we'll be gone by then. Let's go over this again.
Speaker, volume, tape, record, receiver. If you're not coming in clear, move the antenna.
And if that don't work,
Drive up closer.
I must be out of my mind. Turn it on. Can you hear me all right? Yeah?
Sal, be careful.
Yeah, I'm looking for Jake Rossetti.
Who's that?
You Jake Rossetti?
Could be.
Well, I'm here to make a pickup for Mike McCleary. He's tied up in a city council meeting.
Oh, yeah? Well, Mike didn't give me no message about sending no errand boy.
Oh, he didn't, huh? Well, why don't you call him up? I'm sure he'd love for you to interrupt the city council meeting. Go ahead. I got his number right here. You want to call him?
All right, you follow me. Hey, Dave, stepping out for a minute.
Going for a walk? What is this? I don't understand. Hey, pal, what the hell are we doing on 14th Street? Mike said the pickup is gonna be at the Runaway Bar.
Yeah, well, Mike told you a lot of stuff he ain't told me.
Where the hell are we going?
What is it with you?
What is this? I'm not here to buy meat, I'm here to collect money. Hey, where the hell are you taking me, pal? I'm supposed to make a pickup at the Runaway Bar, not some meat house.
Hey, just shut your face and follow me, all right?
Hey, it's like a freezing icebox in here. Hey, pal, look, I ain't got all night here. I got other pickups to make. Why don't you just give me the money and let me get my...
Hey, shut up! You know what, boy? Got a little change of mind. Let's go in the office and make a phone call, huh? Let's go. Come on. Get in there, sit down.
Want the number? I got the number.
I got the number.
Hey, you're taking a big chance, my friend. Mike don't like to get his orders messed with.
I'll take that chance.
Fine with me.
Yes, Jake, is Mike dead? Yeah, right. Council meeting was canceled. Mike's on his way here. We'll wait for him.
Hey, look, pal, I got no time for this. I got other places.
Sit down! And while we're waiting, hand over that piece.
Ain't got much to say now, do you? You better think about what you're gonna say when Mike gets here. meeting was canceled. Mike's on his way here. We'll wait for him.
Hey, look, pal, I got no time for this. I got other... Sit down!
Thank you, Mrs. Sullivan. You can turn it off now.
While we're waiting.
Would you like to examine the notebook more closely, Commissioner Wilkins?
I've seen enough for the moment, Mrs. Sullivan. Basically, what you have presented here is circumstantial evidence.
Well, circumstantial, but, cumulative. Wouldn't you agree?
Obviously, you've spent a great deal of time and effort into accumulating this very interesting material for us, Mrs. Sullivan.
You can understand my problem here. I mean, Eddie was working real hard to earn his gold shield. And if he had lived long enough to earn that promotion, his pension would have been raised from $20,000 to $45,000 a year. More than enough to cover our daughter's education, maybe even graduate school.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sullivan, are you trying to blackmail the New York Police Department?
No, Mr. Groves, I'm not trying.
Even if we could consider such a promotion, they are only given to officers with exemplary records, unbesmirched in any way. There were questionable circumstances surrounding your husband's death. I understand he was found dead off post at an illegal club under unusual circumstances. That could be grounds for malfeasance. If you persist with your demands, we would have to take a look at that situation much more closely. I'm sure you wouldn't want your daughter subjected to any embarrassment regarding her father's reputation.
My husband laid his life on the line every day for your damn department. Now you're willing to drag his name through the dirt for a lousy $25,000 a year? You take what you have to the New York Times, and I'll take this. We'll see who has the ace in the hole.
Be rational, Mrs. Sullivan, please. Your family has a tradition with the NYPD.
Not anymore.
Mrs. Sullivan. Sullivan, please. Your family has a tradition with the NYPD.
Not anymore.
Mrs. Sullivan.
I'm afraid they knew I was bluffing.
They can't take that chance. Papers will jump all over it.
I can't put Eileen through that. I just can't.
You won't have to. Whether the pension comes through or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever college that kid winds up at, she'll make it work. Who says she has to go to some fancy Ivy League school?
Now you're talking like Eddie. All my life I've wanted my kids to make it across that damn bridge. It's a whole different world over there.
Money buys a lot of know-how.
It's more than that. It's seeking out the finer things in life that you don't buy.
Yeah. Right there.
Mike, it's late.
Yeah, it's late.
What's up?
You heard the garbage that came down? They got the goods down the meat market operation.
What happened?
First, some SOB breaks into my locker. Then he rips off last week's pickup. Next thing I know, I'm drowning.
You want a drink?
Yeah. Make it quick poison, huh? They're gonna put me back in the bag for this one, Sal. Damn 51st precinct in the Bronx. Whole other freaking universe.
What are you worried about, huh? With your connections, you'll be back in plain clothes in less than a year.
Well, now ain't that easy for you to say, huh? I mean, you'll come out of this clean as a whistle. There's nothing in the notebook to dirty your skirts.
What do you mean by that? You gonna rat on me, Mike?
Rat on you? Rat on you? Charlie, come on, it's the lowest form of scum there is. A cop who turned on his own kind? piece of garbage like that should do the world a favor and swallow his own gum, right? Now, what I can't figure is, who the hell sold us out, Nessa?
Who? A lot of things going down at that meat market. Maybe Rossetti opened his big mouth.
Rossetti. Well, enjoy it, huh? You didn't know my old man, did you, Sal?
No, I didn't.
Just another ignorant potato eater who got a raw deal. You know, they dragged the river for 3 days. And they never found the body. I was going to catch the bastards that killed him. Never did. You know why? Because after a while I forgot why I joined up in the first place. Eddie was right, you know. I should have listened to you guys. I should have backed off. God bless you, Sal.
Mike. You watch yourself, huh?
For a minute.
He's not gonna do anything. It's just...
What's wrong?
He was a good cop once. And a friend.
Some friend. You and Eddie were selling your souls for nickels and dimes while Mike was taking the cream for himself. If he kept better books, you both would have gone down with him.
Me and Eddie never got involved in anything we didn't want to get involved in.
Listen to you. An honest cop. We both tell each other the truth now, don't we, Sal?
Yeah.
I gotta go. What are you doing? I figured it was about time we passed on some of this stuff to folks who could use it. We'll keep the trophies. They'll look real nice next to all those commendations your dad was so proud of.
Well, are you gonna pack up Daddy's stuff too, then?
No, Eileen. I can only say one goodbye at a time. You your dad and me, our farewell's gonna be a long time in coming.
Daddy loved you more than anybody. Even more than Billy and me. I don't believe for 1 minute that he stepped out on you like you said he did.
Your father was a good man, but he was no angel. And I'm not gonna lie to you and say that he didn't hurt me.
Because you hurt him first. You were always talking mean and blaming him and acting like you weren't even happy.
Because I wasn't. Not for a long time. Even before Billy died. It wasn't your dad's fault. We just saw things different. All he ever wanted was a stone's throw from Flatbush Avenue.
So now you're starting all over with Sexy Sal, is that it?
The man you love to hate just put his job on the line so that we could get some classified information to get the pension money to send you to college.
Yeah? Who asked him? Who asked either one of you to go around playing God with people's lives?
I was thinking about your future.
You didn't go to college. You married Daddy and that was all you needed.
My darling daughter, that is where you are so wrong. What I needed was to stand on my own 2 feet and stop blaming your dad because I didn't have the guts to get out of the neighborhood. You think we weren't crazy in love? It's not enough, Eileen. Not when your own dreams are dying. You don't want to go to college, fine. It's your life, your choice. I can't keep trying to save you from your own grief. Me, I gotta get a job. I gotta get busy. I gotta get my life together.
This came last week. I've been carrying it around trying to figure out what to do.
Dear Miss Sullivan, congratulations on your acceptance to this false freshman class at Columbia University. I am so proud of you.
Daddy wanted me to stay in Brooklyn.
That's because he wasn't ready to say goodbye to his little girl. You're grown up now, Eileen.
What if Daddy's pension isn't enough?
We'll find other ways. I'll be working. You'll look into those scholarships and those student loans. You and me, we got big shoulders, Eileen.
I won't know anybody. You know, there's all those rich kids from fancy prep schools, they're smarter than me. And what if I flunk out?
You were smart enough to get in. You're smart enough to stay in. You're your father's daughter. Come here, you.
I love you.
And so I take special pleasure in awarding this posthumous battlefield commission to Officer Edward Sullivan. His wife, Teresa, will accept the honor on his behalf. In the wake of her husband's tragic death, she has inspired our deepest respect. For his unstinting valor, we, the the city of New York. Today, elevate Officer Sullivan to the rank of first-grade detective.